We've been doing this well over 20 years, I'm sure. I don't know how long the Elks have been doing it nationally. It's really a simple program. All we have to get is a little bit of salt and some time. The Elks, we do a lot of programs for children with scholarships, drug awareness, and we really try to support our veterans. We do a lot of different veteran programs here that support veterans. As you see up here, we have the simple instructions. They can stop down here any time of the day, 24/7. They get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. They want to drop off a hide. They just come back here and they can pick up the lid of one of these tubs and they can throw it right in here. Here's one that was dropped off. I want to set that up on the table. And we also have tubs over here too. They can drop off hides. And there's enough room here for quite a few hides. We'll get quite a few. We try to get them right away and salt them as soon as possible. But that's all it needs. They don't have to fill out any paperwork or anything. Just drop them off. We're grateful. We're grateful to get whatever we can get. We salt them, trim up the excess meat and fat. They're put on pellets. We get about anywhere from 100 to 200 hides in a season. We're trying to get 300 this year. In the spring, once we get it all taken care of, then we will take the pellets and strap them down with twine, cover them with plastic, and wrap them again. Then one of us will load them up on a flatbed trailer and take them to Perry, Shenandoah, whoever the collection point is for our district. And then eventually Des Moines will arrange for a trucker to come and pick up all the hides. And from there they go on down to Tennessee, Arkansas, whoever the tannery is that we can contract to do our hides for us this year. So once they get them, then they flesh them. They've got fleshing machines that will actually do the fine work of cleaning, and those machines are a lot better. They don't nick the hides. They'll take the excess meat off, or the meat that's left on the hides off. They'll use probably a chemical of some type to strip the fur, and then the hides are tanned. Once they're tanned, then that leather goes to a glove maker that we work with every year, and the glove maker will make the gloves for us, and some of the other leather that is not suitable for that, but it's large enough to make the craft kits will be used for the craft kits. So at that point, we're not too familiar with that, except that what we see in the end product with the gloves, when we can request a pair for a local veteran or the VA. Usually, if a veteran that's handicapped, wheelchair bound, if he goes to his local VA representative, they can get him a pair of gloves for him. So this is a pair of gloves right here that we have, and I'm going to take this off so I don't get them all bloody. But these gloves, this was the old style, and they're doing a new style. I'm trying to get a pair of those to show. And the new ones have a Velcro wrap, so they're easier to put on. These are a little bit more difficult. Theirs are small for my hands, so it's kind of a tough one. But it just kind of goes to show what they look like. So these would be the hides, and on there's a nice kind of a thank you memento for the veteran that will get these gloves. And it's just another thing we can do to make their life better, Let me go ahead and get that neck for you. Let's get that opened up. Last year, of the 17,000, I think it was 17,000, over 17,000 hides were contributed. 4,749 of them came from Iowa. So that shows you what we contribute. Iowa's always got a real good record for participation.
So you know who dropped this one off?
Yeah, he was here as I was getting set up today. As a matter of fact, I do think he wants to join the unit. Okay, now this looks like he was shot with a bullet. Now you can always tell it's much more bloody on the inside. Notice that last one wasn't very bloody. Bullet wounds are a lot more traumatic. Arrow, that last one was shot with an arrow. Had a nice cross point entry, and What we'll do is some of this, you can just kind of pull this fat off. There we go. What I'll do is I'll pull this fat back as much as I can. And I'll remove the tail from the hide. Then I'll skin the tail out. Some of them just salt the stub of the tail. I personally, I like to get the hide salted, but the tails, you get it like this, you just pull it. It's just like taking a sock off. When they're fresh like this, it's a lot easier. See how easy they come out? Now I'll take this. Any kind of a bag works, so I'll use an old salt bag. Just get this salted a little bit. Now I'll put this in there. Save those separately.
I like to help do the hides and I don't know, really.
Tell me, how old you are?
11.
Yeah, and how long have you been doing this, salting the hides?
A week probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you like doing it?
Yeah.
I saved the meat scraps and the tail bones. We skin out the tails and salt them. They have an outlet for the tails. The tails, I think they get 25 cents a piece for the tails, and they're sold to people that make fishing lures, and that they use the fur, so nothing goes to waste. But basically, we try to improve our community. Just basically do, things that improve life in our area for our citizens. And that's kind of what we do. So this is just one of the aspects.